relationship with President Trump. It never was in such best way.
Ukrainian President Zelensky made that comment on Sunday. The same day he said he would be willing to step down if that meant peace for Ukraine. Susan Matheson from Common Man for Ukraine says she believes he's thinking of the people.
He's saying to the world, I will do what it takes to keep Ukrainians Ukrainian.
Christina Vogel with the Ukrainian Church of Manchester says Zelensky's remarks are a testament to his character.
He is willing to do whatever it takes to help them find their peace.
On Friday, President Donald Trump says he's had good talks with Russian President Vladimir Putin, but not with Ukraine, as the U.S. works to negotiate an end to the war. Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth says President Trump also has the best interests of the people in mind.
The reality is the president is focused on one thing and one thing only, and that's stopping the killing and the destruction across Ukraine and ensuring an enduring peace.
The White House is pressing Zelensky to accept a deal that would require the Ukraine to pay the U.S. $500 billion for the military aid we've sent to his war-torn country.
America, more than any other country in the world, has invested in helping Ukraine defend itself. Now it's time for peace, and that's what the president is dedicated to.
Still, Zelensky has refused to sign an agreement, saying the money the White House is demanding is 5 times more than what the U.S. has given in aid so far. And today, the UN General Assembly is expected to vote on dueling resolutions related to the war. One is a European-backed proposal that demands an immediate withdrawal of Russian troops. The other is a U.S. call for a swift end to the war. Alana Flood, WMUR News 9.